I'm Eugene Edwards, and this is Road Stories, and I'm here with the infamous and legendary Jim Lauderdale. And we're here in Monterey at the Monterey County Fairgrounds, where we just did a show. Jim played, we played, and during our set, Jim wrote 28 songs.
Not that many.
Not that many,
Come
really?
on.
The half verses, it counts.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we're going to plug whatever you're doing, but first you have to give us a great road story.
Okay. Well, gosh, there are so many. We don't have that much time for all of them.
Right.
But you know, years ago, I think it was about 1992.
Okay.
I was doing a duo. I was promoting a record I had, and I took my friend Buddy Miller to play guitar with me. And so my manager at the time got somebody that she knew, hired as a driver. Buddy and I flew to Austin, and then we had a gig, and then this driver was to drive us to New Mexico.
Okay.
It's a long story, but the driver wasn't able to drive much. So Buddy and I ended up driving, and it was an overnight drive. And when we got to New Mexico, we had to pull over because we were all so tired. And so we found this kind of rundown motel
Off the side of
in a small town.
Yeah.
And it was, I could only afford one room, so we all went to the room, and we were just so tired, and we were so distraught about driving so much. And we got in there, and it was almost noon, and it was very hot in the room. And so we thought we're going to have to lay down for about 2 or 3 hours. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go to the sink and splash some cold, refreshing water on my face. So I went to the sink, and as I got closer, I saw a few flies buzzing around in the sink. And so I was about to turn the faucet on, and there was some fairly fresh, dried puke in the sink. And so I thought, I don't think I'm going to splash any of the cold, refreshing water on my face. So we just crashed out for about 3 hours and then drove to the gig. But anyway, gosh,
that is life on the road.
That's country. Right
That's
there.
country. That's country.
Guys, listen, I wish I could. There's so many more stories.
Well, no, we ambushed
but
you.
I've got to go. And listen, by the way, now I'm standing downhill. I'm not that short.
I'm not on an apple crate. I'm tall for my height. So where can everybody find out what you're up to?
Oh, my brand new double country album.
Yeah, you've never done a double album before.
I have not.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And it's called I'm a Song. It's out. By the time this is out,
and it's you with a bunch of other artists, no?
I've got some.
There's a lot of guests.
Yes, Leanne Womack, Patty Loveless, Buddy Miller, some great players, James Burton, Al Perkins, Kenny Vaughn.
All those guys are better than me. I hate this list.
Some stuff with Robert Hunter and.
That's right. You wrote with Robert Hunter.
Yes, we've actually got 6 albums.
That's right.
We've written together.
Right.
But I try to use them as much as I can. I mean, as a co-writer.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
You're so
that
prolific.
sounds funny, isn't it?
Or try to use them as much as I can.
The way that came out, it's as if I was talking about a side man or something. You know, one time years ago, I was talking to a guy in a band in Texas that a friend of mine, Clay Blaker, had kindly let his band back me up on a gig we were sharing. And so I was talking to the bass player, and he said something like, "Do you know this player so-and-so?" And I said, he said, you know him, right? And I said, "Yeah. You know, I use him sometimes." And I'd say, "Yeah, I use him. And he finally went, "Oh, really? You use him, huh?" That's nice.
That's the language you use. It's a very honest life.
Yeah.
You know, you can't. There's no time to be dishonest. I use them. All right. So JimLauderdale.com.
CALM. Oh, com. I'm sorry. COM. Guys, thank you very much.
That's the man right there. That's the guy. That's the essence of the guy. Thank you so much. This is Eugene Edwards.
The Jim that you guys love.
That I met at Jack Sugar Shack in 1996. That's where we met.
I believe it was June. Right there, dude. And it was a Tuesday night.
Ronnie Mac's Barn Dance.
Or
of course it was a Tuesday night.
Jacques.
That's right. Hollywood and Vine. Okay, so we'll see you up the road. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you so much.